Verse 31 said, then Jesus said, not and God said, not the Holy Spirit said, Jesus said, all of you, talking to the disciples, will be made to stumble because of I said. This night, made to stumble this night, for it is written, I. Circle the word, you circle it, underline it. Not God, not the Holy Spirit. He said I. Who would I be referring to? The left eye or the right eye? Follow on now. Okay, I want you to get this. He says, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. Now he said, I will strike the shepherd. Who's going to strike the shepherd? Jesus. What? Jesus. I didn't hear you. Jesus. Who's going to strike the shepherd? Jesus. What? Jesus. Okay, he said, I will. Oh, you got to get this, you got to get it. I will strike the shepherd. I will strike the shepherd. Okay, keep your finger right there. I'm going to ask you that again. Go to John chapter 10 again. We're going to look at a different verse. Because, see, you have to, if you don't get this in context, then, you know, that's the danger of being on the internet. There are going to be some people that will call me a false prophet, a crackpot, all kind of craziness, because they're like some of you, they don't listen. No, I'm serious. That's why I do a lot of repetition. Even with that, people, they don't get it. But you got to get this, because I'm a new creature, you're a new creature. You need to know why you're a new creature, and you need to know the enormity of that responsibility to be a new creature. Okay, you got John 10? Okay, you still have Matthew, though, 26. Okay, I want to read Matthew again. Verse 31, then Jesus said to them, all of you, not some of you, all of you will be made to stumble because of me this night, for it is written, I will strike the shepherd. I'm going to strike. Who is I? Jesus. So Jesus is going to strike the what? The shepherd. So if Jesus is going to strike the shepherd, who's the shepherd? Jesus. So he's going to strike whom? That means he's going to kill himself. See that? You don't like that. You're getting over in that area of what's called suicide, and you think of that as being a negative, something against the law. You can't read then. You got a problem with reading and understanding English. Then Jesus said to them, all of you will be made to stumble because of me this night, for it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock will be scattered. And then Jesus said, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. So if the good shepherd gives his life for the sheep, then that means the shepherd gives up his life for the benefit of the sheep. So if he's going to strike the shepherd, he's going to strike himself.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
You don't like that, do you? So your mind gets, well, I don't get that. We just read the words that you don't understand English. Maybe if we wrote it in Chinese or Japanese or Tibetan or Vietnamese or something like that, you'd understand. You just read it. Yeah. What's wrong with your understanding? He said, I will strike the shepherd. I'm going to do it. I is Jesus who is talking. And we're going to get in just a moment to what he meant when he said it's written, because that's the icing on the cake. But look at this. He said, I will strike the shepherd. Then in John 10:11, he says, I am the good shepherd. He said the good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. So that means the good shepherd gives up his life for the benefit of the sheep. So if he's going to strike the shepherd, he's going to strike himself. He's going to take a gun, put it in his mouth, and pull the trigger. See, yeah, you can't deal with it. You can't handle that. That's what it amounts to. He didn't have a gun back there, but it's the same principle. We have some law enforcement people here that have been in law enforcement. I appeal to you. Have you ever heard the word homicide? What does how do you define homicide?